Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about our badminton unit. I'm out here at Mickey Grove. Got a nice little cement section that's kind of got some natural lines here to help me make my court. And also I've got some cones I put out to kind of mark the boundaries for us. Now as you know, at school of course we play badminton outside and normally play doubles. But badminton is normally played inside. So if you go to watch a matchup at Lodi High or Tokay, you'll see it's inside the gymnasium with several different types of lines on the court. They'll of course have the out of bounds line in the back where you're serving from and your sidelines. They'll also have another inside line to mark doubles from singles because the singles court is a little smaller. And they also have a serving line up here in the front, like a serving box. Okay, so if your serve doesn't go past the line up here, it is not good. So when you hit it, it can't just like drop over the net like this on your serve. Okay, it must cross the opponent's serving line there. Okay. This is my racket and this is the birdie. This is the implement that we strike to go over the net. Please remember to always be careful with your racket, okay? You don't want to hit it against something or drop it on the ground. They are very delicate, they will bend, and the strings will break. You can find badminton sets at Walmart or Amazon fairly cheap, but if you don't have one at home, no problem. This video will still do us good because when we do come back in person eventually, if you have already watched this video on the rules and techniques, it will help you to get right into the activity as quickly as possible. Okay, so we're going to go over serving first. So I'm going to use this back line here as my serving line. And remember, when you serve, you're going to be serving cross-court diagonal. Okay, so I'm not going to be serving straight across from me. We're going to serve the other side. I don't know if you can see where the orange racket is on the ground. That is where I'll be serving to. Okay, now, when you serve, it must be underhand below the waist. So you're not serving like you would in tennis, where you would hit overhand. That is not an acceptable serve in badminton. Okay, you can hit it overhand during the course of play, just not at the beginning. So when I serve, I'm going to keep it below the waist. Okay, I can hit here, or I could change my angle and use a backhand motion, like so. So once again, holding it below the waist, here, or like so. So I'll begin on the right-hand side, hitting cross-court diagonal. Now, when I serve, if it goes in, my opponent does not return it back to me. I get the point, and then I go again. So my partner and I would change sides. I'll then serve from the other side. If I score, I get to serve again. Now, once I make a mistake, let's say when I serve that birdie, it goes out of bounds. Then the opposing team will then serve. Okay, and you get 1 point each time you score. Okay, all right, so I'm behind the line. Now, a lot of people, when they're trying to practice their serve, automatically they do this. They take a big old swing. And a lot of times, we don't hit the birdie. So when you're first starting out, you want to minimize that motion to hopefully increase the chance of you hitting it. So I'm here, hold it low. Now I'm just going to move the wrist. Now remember, we're trying to keep it as simple as possible when you're first learning. So here and over. All right, so that did not go over. So that would be the opponent's score and their serve. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, this time let's try the backhand motion. Instead of hitting here, let's hit here. Okay, so I'll turn my body the other way, here, and flip. Okay, so you have two options, here or here. Okay, now, when the birdie comes over the net, you can smash, you do a drop shot, you've got your forehand, and you've got your backhand. Okay? A little variation on your forehand, backhand. Sometimes when the birdie's coming in, you want to not just swing level, but kind of swing under a little bit. Whereas in tennis, you might come straight across. Okay? When you're first starting off, whoever is serving, please make sure the other team is ready to go. Please make sure you announce the score. So if it's 0-0 and I'm beginning, I say 0, serving 0. I serve it over and the action begins. Also remember, before each game that we play, we do a courtesy warm-up where we are purposefully hitting it to the other team just to practice and get both teams warmed up. All right, guys, great to see you today. That's all we have for badminton, and we'll catch you next time.